Atlanta Falcons 2025 season preview. Let's do it. They traded away a first-round pick next year to get Penix Jr. He proves effective, but they still lose 26-17 against the Bucs in a great receiving core. Abuka, Godwin, Evans, McMillan for Tampa with Baker Mayfield to throw the ball to. At Minnesota, they get the big win Sunday Night Football 23-20, limiting a young quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. We'll see a little bit of the inexperience at the NFL level show up. Pearce can have a big impact. Of course, Jalon Walker could have some big plays too. At the Panthers with a loss 20-24, really believe Carolina is improved. Leggett, McMillan, Chuba Hubbard, that defense as well. Nick Scourton is there. They invested on the defensive side of the ball. The Commanders 28-27, they get the win against Washington, proving that they are a team to beat throughout the season, that they can compete with pretty much anybody. Washington, one of the better teams. We know that game went to overtime at the end of last year. The bye week hits, and then Monday night against the Bills, have them with the loss 36-24, one of the premier teams in the NFL. At San Francisco, down on San Francisco this year, 23-14. They get the win against Brock Purdy, losing Debo. Of course, Brandon Ayuk coming off the injury. George Kittle, a great threat, might be their number one threat next year, and we'll see if C-Mac is healthy. A win against the Dolphins, very down on them as well, 35-21. Hopefully Tua stays healthy, and this could end up being a fun matchup to pay attention to. Then they are at the Mike Vrabel-led New England Patriots. Have New England being like a 9-8 team, very similar to Atlanta next year, but a loss there on the road at Gillette. Then at home, I say it's actually a Berlin game, 20-13. They play the Colts, what counts as a home game on their schedule, but a win. Is it who's their quarterback going to be? Is it going to be Riley Leonard, Anthony Richardson? We don't know as of this time. Maybe even Daniel Jones hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. Kenny Moore on defense. Stay away from him if you are Michael Penix. Then they are playing the Panthers with the loss 28-31. Then the Saints 40-17 have New Orleans as one of the worst teams in football next year. At the Jets, a loss 17-20. Justin Fields, you got to find a way to limit him. They've got the athletes in Walker and Pearce to run him down. Seattle 19-13, a very big win before at Tampa Thursday night with the win 34-24. Massive showdown within the division. Of course, this is a big one to really lean on your weapons and Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Get them the football as much as you can before they have a loss at the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., we know how good he is, 24-26, especially if he takes that leap getting targets next year. The Rams, a loss on Monday Night Football, 17-34. Had the Rams winning the NFC next year before a win 30-13 over the New Orleans Saints, and the Falcons as 9-8 next year. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think Atlanta can go 9-8, be above 500, or do you see them being worse next year? Please follow for more content in the future. Now I will see you next time. Thank you.
Best player in college football.
That Georgia and Ohio State game, New Year's Eve, is going to be a classic.
Josh Blunder, hi everybody, I'm Josh Blunder.
To the 40, 35, 30, Espinosa to the 20.